Hello and welcome to this video on self-acceptance. So, accepting parts of yourself that you have been denying, accepting who you are, accepting your flaws but also acknowledging your strengths. Now, one thing to bear in mind is it's not emasculating, and if anything, it takes real strength to do this. So those of you who do this, and those of you who are beginning to look further into this kind of way of self-assessment, all credit to you. So what is it you're looking for when you are looking within? The answer is if you focus on the areas of frustration. Now, these could be in the form of you're not making enough money, your performance at work is not good, your behavior and actions are causing pain and anxiety for yourself and possibly others. You could be experiencing problems in your family life, your relationship, friendships, all kinds of things. What areas in your life are causing you frustration, are giving you anxiety, perhaps are holding you back, and just generally weighing you down? Now, what a lot of people do is they see these bad traits within themselves, and what they try and do is either push them further away or ignore these parts of themselves. Now, what's very interesting is the more you push away and the more you hate these parts of yourself, ironically, the stronger they become. I live and I believe in this expression, and the expression is cracks only get bigger, and you can apply that in quite a few different areas of your life and situations. So instead, what we need to do is we need to acknowledge these qualities and, most importantly, accept them. Now, what you could be thinking is, if I accept these qualities, surely doesn't that mean that I'm allowing myself to become lazy, allowing myself to fall deeper into a state of content with a life I'm not happy with? Like I said earlier, the ironic part of this is that by initially accepting this is a step forward in itself. It's a doing action. It's something you haven't been doing up to this point. You may have acknowledged, you may have been aware of these traits and frustrations, but you haven't actually said to yourself, yes, I have these, it is what it is, but now I'm gonna make change. And if you have in the past attempted to make change, the change that you'd attempted was to, rather than accept, the change was, right, let's push these away, ignore them, and try and rebuild on a foundation which isn't secure. So just to better understand exactly what I mean, let's use this analogy just to kind of give a bit more clarification or clarity on what I'm trying to say. So imagine a business owner, and their business year by year is falling deeper and deeper into the ground. The owner is aware of the problems within the business but doesn't want to accept and acknowledge the problems. So instead, the owner of this business lives with the mindset of ignorance is bliss. And of course, as time moves on, these cracks within the business and of course the owner only get bigger and bigger, which in time leads for that business to fall into the ground, go bust, and the owner's done. Now, if we rewind that story and go to the middle of it, where the owner is aware of the problems within the business, and rather than ignore and live with ignorance is bliss or push further away, the owner then takes the step of acceptance and puts their pride and puts their ego aside and acknowledges these issues within the business and of course themselves, and accepts these problems. When they take this step, they're actually taking a step forward. And with this step forward, it then prepares them to correct and iron out each issue as they go and grow their business. For example, if you think of the show with Gordon Ramsay, when he goes to hotels, he goes to restaurants, and you can see there's many business owners who have so much pride, so much ego, and you look at their business and it's falling apart. The employees are never getting paid on time, some of them don't even get paid. The owners are a complete mess, and they put up a real fight, and it only takes towards the end of the episode where the owner then admits defeat, accepts the problems, accepts they need help, and accepts they need to look at these problems, really explore these issues and grow a solution for them. And of course, it's the same with pretty much most episodes where Gordon then comes in with his expertise. He gives them the right advice. Okay, he may be a little bit shouty at times, but that's probably for entertainment effects. But the point is, these people had to admit defeat. They had to acknowledge and accept, okay, yes, there are problems. Ego and pride aside, let's look at them and let's fix them. let's think how we can logically and effectively grow from these problems and frustrations. Now, the exciting part of this process is that when you fully accept yourself and these frustrations and these things that are weighing on your mind and annoyances within yourself, you then begin to tap into an exciting and authentic motivation within yourself. So this energy that you then begin to tap into is a steam to power that dream. Because when you start taking these steps towards these issues, you then start finding solutions may come to you, or perhaps solutions or advice from other people. You then get excited and an energy from within you will come from somewhere, and you will feel this great sense of motivation. And that is when it gets exciting, because this is when you start to take the steps in the right direction. Now, once you get this feeling, of course, we all, depending on the frustrations and the problems, there's no set exact way to do things, but what some people like to do is they like to start writing a list of parts of themselves that they would like to change. Qualities or cracks within themselves that you'd like to turn around. Get a visual list of all these issues within yourself that you would like to work on and grow from. Then once you've got this list, you literally have to look at every one of these frustrations and traits within yourself, and you have to accept that is part of you right now. That is part of your existence. And it may be part of your present, but these things don't necessarily need to be part of your future. And if they are part of your future, they don't have to be how they are now. They can be completely different, situations tailor-made to how you would like them to be. Now, of course, we don't live in an ideal world where everything, you click your fingers and everything's magical and dreamy and perfect, but if you have faith and belief in yourself and what you can do, and if you really tap into that positive, that mindset of determination and will, you will get there. You will. Now, once you have this list, of course, it's kind of up to you which steps and how you're inspired to go from here, but maybe do some research and brainstorm solutions of each of these qualities on the list. It could be something which takes a year, a number of years, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, matter of days. It all depends on you and what you have on your list. But take some time, do some brainstorming, do some research, step by step, one at a time. Don't rush and don't be too slow. Just go at a pace, a natural pace for you, and keep this dream alive. Use that exciting energy as a steam to power the dream. Remember that accepting these obstacles and accepting yourself will help these frustrations, these situations, these things that are tying you down or weighing you down will eventually melt away. Like I said, it may not happen overnight. It could be a slower process for some and faster for others. But remember, with acceptance comes growth. Thanks for listening to this video, and check out the guided meditation on my next video on acceptance and how you can really make a difference within yourself. Now, as this is still quite a new channel, please like, share, subscribe, post it on your Facebook, tell your friends if it's helped you, really help me grow this channel, and press that notification bell and get all your friends and family, or send this to anyone who you think it could benefit. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Big hugs, lots of positive vibes. Have a good day.